Think Progress has put this video together of all the different things that Ron Paul believes is unconstitutional and would like to eliminate from the government. Enjoy.
You say Social Security, Medicare, Medicaid are all unconstitutional.
Technically they are, but I
Why?
also just...
Why?
Because there's no authority there. Article 1, Section 8 doesn't say I can set up a insurance program for people.
The union wage is an artificial wage mandated by the government under the National Labor Relations Board. The whole thing is unconstitutional.
True conservative congressman from Texas who favors total elimination of income taxes and has said that income taxes violate the U.S. Constitution. Congressman Ron Paul of Texas.
It's clearly unconstitutional to issue these executive orders.
But in our country today, attempting to use gold and silver as money is severely punished, regardless of the fact that it is the only constitutionally allowed legal tender.
The whole process is unconstitutional. There is no legal authority to operate such a monetary system. Let's end the Fed.
Will we end all the unconstitutional federal departments, including the Department of Energy, Education, Agriculture, Commerce, Health and Human Services, Homeland Security, and Labor?
Yeah, look, I've said it before. I think it's crazy talk. All right, now, if you're a conservative and you think, yeah, Department of Energy, we don't need no stinking Department of Energy. I hear you. I disagree. I wouldn't put that in the range of crazy, but I wholeheartedly disagree, and I think a lot of progressives would. But when you start talking about no income tax, no Social Security, no Medicare, et cetera. And besides which, not only do I think those are crazy ideas, no paper money. We're going to go back to the cave times and I trade you this rock for that rock. Oh, right? Now, it's crazy talk, right? But even if you put that aside, when you go to the substance of it, right, on this idea that it's all unconstitutional because it doesn't say in the Constitution, you must set up insurance for people. You must set up Social Security. Since it doesn't say it in the Constitution, then it must be unconstitutional. That's just fundamentally wrong. That is a wrong interpretation of the Constitution, and obviously wrong, blatantly wrong. It says that that Congress can provide for the general welfare. Now, okay, you can stretch that too far, and you can make a constitutional case that some things have been stretched too far, but you can't say that if it doesn't write it specifically in the Constitution, unconstitutional. No, the Constitution sets up prohibitions. It says you can't take away freedom of speech, you can't take away freedom of religion. It doesn't say that, if I didn't say it in the Constitution, that you can't do any laws on that. That's crazy. Of course you can do laws based on interstate commerce, you can do laws to make the country work. To say that they're unconstitutional fundamentally misunderstands the notion of the Constitution. It is not supposed to be all of our laws. It is supposed to be a very broad framework for what is and is not permissible. It does not say that you can't do Social Security. It doesn't say you can't do income taxes. We have a whole amendment on income tax. How can you argue with that? To argue against that turns the Constitution on its head. It doesn't make any sense. And look, I agree with him on one of the things that he mentioned there, which is executive orders. In fact, that's one of the reasons that I like Ron Paul. I think a lot of the executive orders, not all of them, but a lot of them have abused the power of the executive branch. You know, if you consider a signing statement an executive order, it's an outrageous abuse of the Constitution. There, he's got a very strong case that the Constitution specifically puts different roles for the different branches. And the president, for example, in a signing statement can't say, hey, you know what? This portion of the law that was passed by Congress, by the legislature, I'm going to ignore. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to do my interpretation. That's wildly unconstitutional. Bush did it. Now Obama's doing it. He just did a signing statement on the National Defense Authorization Act. On a specific issue like that, where you can cite a specific portion of the Constitution saying you are not allowed to do that, I'm 100% with Ron Paul, and it's great to see someone actually pointing out what is in the Constitution. On the other stuff, he's gone beyond stretching, and it's a crazy interpretation of the Constitution, one that the framers didn't have, to say that the only things that are written specifically in the Constitution can be our laws. No sane person believes that.